Day Trading Stu here. Today's October 1st, 2021, and today was a red day. Broke my streak. I had 7 green days in a row, and today was my first red day. First red day of the week. I'm cool with it. It was bound to happen. Yeah, you can't win them all. I did take 3 trades. I had 2 out of 3 wins, but my loss was bigger than my 2 wins. I played TQs and SQs. That's all I've been playing lately. And the SQ risk is a lot smaller than the TQ risk. TQ risk has to be bigger because it's a much bigger price action. From $8 to $125, it's a big gap. So yesterday I went in too late on the open. Today I was telling myself I can't wait and I have to make sure I don't wait too long. So today I went in too quickly and I got stopped out really fast. So I went in, you can actually see this purple line was beautiful um, from yesterday's move all the way up. You can even see it extended all the way up to yesterday's high. Even if I extend this all the way up to there, extend yesterday's high all the way down, all the way to pre-market right around there, and then I was waiting for it to break it. It broke it. I didn't take it. I didn't take it. Again, it was something I have to learn. But this was right about 13:30. So this is 1 o'clock. So 10:30 my time, 10, 1, 11, 12, 1. Yeah. About 10 o'clock my time, 10:30 my time. Is that right? Uh, yeah. So that would have been a nice break. 125, at least for my dollar move. That's all I was looking for. I didn't do that. I did see the bottom here. I didn't think it was going to be the bottom because the last couple of days have been, more throughout the long haul of the day. I kept making new bottoms, but today ended up being a decent doji green day candle on the day. But what happened was I saw the green come out. I saw this kind of barcoding a little bit, keeping in a range, and it was above VWAP. I was like, okay, this thing's going to rally out of the gate. I got in at 125.68. So towards the top of this thing, I finally got filled, and then the next candle just dumped on me. It was a $2.40 loss on 8 shares, and once it dumped on me, I ended up like 10 seconds later taking, since I know it was going down, I went over SQQQ and took the open trade on that. So, I should probably take more shares to make the risk even if I'm going to be trading just these two, because I have the funds to do it. Because I'm taking 8 shares on an $8 stock is a lot different than taking 8 shares on a $125 stock. But this thing took off, and I got a great win on it, from it says 1 cent gain. Doesn't sound right because I had a 3 bracket. My journal doesn't look right, but I had 3 brackets. So I know I got an 860, and then I had a 2 cent max. I had a 2 cent risk level, 860, and here's 858. So this is my risk level down here, basically a VWAP, and 2 cents it got me out 3 shares. 4 cents it got me out. Yeah, 4 cents it got me another 3 shares. I think I'll look at my bracket here actually, just to be sure. Yeah, 3. Oh, it's 20 shares. So 8, 6, and 4. So you got 8 shares out at 2 cents gain, 6 shares out at another 4 cent gain. And then my last bracket was going to be a 10 cent full gain, which is my full goal of 10 cents on this stock here because it moves so slowly. but it started to trend down, and I got scared. I moved my last stop up to break even, and it came back down on me. So it stopped me out. Now, if I held it at 858 and not touched it, would have been ideal because it never came back. Now, that was only going to be an extra 60-cent gain. So I gave up 60 cents. Um, I need to make that bracket a little more even with the TQs. So I'll work on doing that because this win should have been equal or a little closer to my loss of TQs. My TQs were also three bracket execution. So I had at 25 cents, I take out of 8 shares, I take 3 shares profit at 25 cents. When it goes 40 cents in the money, I take another 3 shares, and then I wait for the extra 2 shares for the dollar gain, is what my goal is for the TQs. So my second trade of the day was just on this. And then I get a little fumbled through here. You don't really know who's in the lead. Um, out of the gate, for some reason, I have a lot of confidence out of the gate right here. But then why didn't I have more confidence here when it couldn't break? Right here, I could have hopped right back into SQs. And then it traveled all the way down. Now I had to go deal with my kids right around, actually around this time. So I had all this time here to stay in the SQs. I did not. But then I got back to the computer at 7 to like right around 10:30ish. I saw this thing bottom out. I did see the bottom here, and because I haven't a lot of experience in this stock yet, um, I didn't think this was going to be the bottom because how this week has been going. The bottom hasn't been created in the intraday towards later in the day, so I wasn't going to trust this bottom here. But it was the first time it printed a really nice big candle, and then these red candles were really small. Never broke that low, printed another big green candle. And then, kind of like a bull flag, really nice bull flag, came up and then really nice bottom right here, which made a higher low than this one. And it was right here that I got into my last trade because I saw this trend right here. And I was like, okay, I'm not confident to buy a bottom yet, but I'm going to watch this trend bounce off this trend line, and then I'm going to bounce off. So if this bounced off again, I was going to take it. If it didn't bounce off and broke through, I was going to take the SQs. Well, it broke through. So I bounced over to SQs, and that was my last trade at 11:07, which was right around here when it broke right here, and I got in just for again, I had my bracket order out, and um, I won two of the I won two of the bracket orders and not the third. The third was a 10-cent move. The first two are 2 cents and 4 cent moves. I got in at 877. It's right around here. And then 879 I took out. And then 881 I took out. And that was the top. And then I should have jumped back over because it flushed hard on the SQs. And the TQs is when it really took off to a new level. So this is the new level. It never came back to this level. If I pan out, it actually did. This was I looked at it later because I'm learning a lot about this stock. So this right here would be a red line as a support. And from 1117 all the way to 1300, so almost 2 hours, it trended in this kind of consolidation area. And this line was that line I was showing you earlier. And as you can see, here's the trade I took right here on the SQs. Oh, that was yesterday. There you go. Yesterday, coming into today, and I was waiting for it to break right here, 125.16, and it broke and it held. Once it held, there was no reason I shouldn't have got in. This is a nice hold right here. It held, it broke at 1335, and it touched down again at 1400. So another 30 minutes. And then after that, even at 125.30, it went up almost $3, at least 2.5. So this is a really nice move today. I didn't trade anything after this move here. I had to go do some errands and I came back, but I was really looking at later in the day. I saw this move up here. Again, this was a nice trend line. Where was it? Just kind of started here. Yeah, I have it on my other chart. There's like a trend line like right here. Trend lines are purple for me. So you could see a trend line. It broke and it broke this level. It trended up and it touched it, touched it, touched it. You can see all these touch points, you know, um, even right here, one, this could be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it rallied all the way up and then it came down and then it had a nice volatility at the end of the day. I didn't take this again. I don't have the confidence going in the close, but really nice. Really, really very, very nice. I'm very impressed with the move today. Uh, I wish I would have got in again, but I really wanted to take the time and watch it, and that's what I wanted to do today. So definitely watching it, definitely taking my time today, and it was a red day, but it was a very small red day, $1.90. I'm okay with that. I'll come in tomorrow. I'm sorry, this weekend is a weekend. I got 2 days off. I'll come in Monday with a fresh head. I'm not going. The new goal is not going to get on the first candle. I think I should wait the first 5 minutes, or at least the 3 minutes, because what you could see is you can count these candles up and you have more red than green. So it should dump, and you can see more red. There's five, one in the first, let's say in the first 10 minutes even. So all the way to here, you have only 4 green candles out of uh, 15 candles. Of course it's going to go red. I mean, that would be the tendency to think. Um, curled up here, you could have seen it pop through VWAP, but it didn't. It flushed. And then it created this bottom here. It was really nice. I was very impressed. I really like this stock. I really like focusing on this one stock, and it really had a nice, impressive move. It's kind of a beautiful chart. You got a nice trend line here. It came down, and this is kind of like textbook I've seen on this stock. You would think it continues on this trend line, but it has a dip before it rallies, and then it has um, kind of a huge bull flag, if you could see it. All the way from here to here, and then I'd even say like from the bottom of this one all the way to here is like a bull flag for me. I mean, you could see it go up and down, then tighter, 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 and then pop, and then it broke through. I mean, this would have been a nice spot to get in, but even full confirmation would have been here to get in. I mean, that should have been my in, but I'm still learning. Very cool. I'm very excited about the move today. Really clean. Like if you look at it later after everything's closed up, I like it a lot. So I'm gonna keep watching this stock. Um, Even though it's a red day, I'm smiling because it's a really nice move. I could see how everything's moving. I watched Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Facebook, and Tesla on a separate screen because they're all moving in conjunction really with each other, along with the NASDAQ, the SPY, the Dow, and the Russell. So you could see all these stocks. It's 10 stocks there, indices plus stocks. But you can see them, and I'm playing TQs off those 10, and they really play together. They play together. They all play on the same team. So I'm excited to keep learning this. It's only been a little over a week that I've really focused on this one, and I'll continue focusing on it. So any questions, comments, drop them below. If you've traded these, let me know. I'd love to hear your techniques, especially midday and finding good levels to enter. I mean, I found good levels. I just can't trust myself yet. I don't know why. I still got to work on that. Any tips on that? let me know. If you like the video, thumbs it up. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, because this is a video journal to show that day trading is hard. It takes time. This is a career. Careers do not happen overnight. Just because you can fund an account doesn't mean you can trade. So I have, $12,000 in my account, but I'm only using 1,000 or two a day because I'm keeping my share size small. I'm not living off this. I know I won't be living off this in a while, but I would like to get to the point where I am, and I'm getting, I'm saving a lot more, and I'm funding my family's account would be nice, so that's the goal, and I am dedicated to this goal. So you'll see this journey, following the journey with me. And I hope you guys are staying green out there. It was a tough day in the market, and hold your assets close to you, and hopefully we'll rally into next week. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.